History for Fools. Welcome, man. History for Fools. We're all wearing cool shirts today. We got the lone wolf. Also, man, I got this cool shirt I bought in Fort Lauderdale.
Dude, I love that. Call me old fashioned.
Call me old fashioned. But I get put out on the first date. I like to be one of my bits. Hey, I went out with a girl and she said, I'm not gonna have sex with you, you know, and but now whatever the joke was, bro, I stopped doing it, man, because people were like, that's kind of hardcore joke now, you know, back then.
Right.
But since Trump won, you know, like it's buzzed out now, bro. Like I don't like people are like just going out, bro, like testing the waters again, you know.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Yeah.
So
like,
I used to say that I went out with this girl, and she said we're not gonna have. I spent $85 on her. She said, but we're not gonna have any sex. And then in my head, I was thinking, but I spent $85 on her, right? Because I forgot the joke, bro. Who cares? Anyways, but the punchline was, hey, you spent $85 on me, I'm gonna give it up, hey.
Right.
Hey, call me old fashioned.
Okay, I like that joke.
And this drink right here has something very symbolic because, first of all, I don't drink, and
right.
I've never had an old fashioned.
Right.
But I've had, when Rachel Maddow on MSNBC, the night before the election in 2020, and this is before she said good night, thank you, goodbye. Her last episode she had before the election in 2020 when President Trump was elected president, right?
Right.
So she somehow she knew, like, she saw like the writing on the wall, you know?
Yeah.
She probably predicted who was gonna win, you know, even though that was not her choice because she's a hardcore liberal.
Right.
If you guys don't know Rachel Maddow, she's on she's on MSNBC commentator, and she has her own show.
She's like the liberal version of like
she's the liberal version of
what's that guy?
Hannity,
yeah.
Her. But she started in the podcast world before there was podcasting. She started off with Ed Lover and
no way, really?
And Mark Morin.
Oh, Mark Maron.
Mark Maron.
Yeah.
On American radio. And not Ed Lover. I'm talking about the guy from Public Enemy.
No, wait a minute.
The guy from Public Enemy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Isn't that Ed Lover or no?
Not Flavor Flav, but the one with the one that dropped Knowledge.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
What's the name of the guy on Public Enemy? The one that was on American radio with Rachel Maddow? Chuck D.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chuck D. Mark Maron, and Rachel Maddow they were all on together on American radio, which was like the pre-podcast. Well, anyway, let's just get back to the drink, bro. So that's her origins. Her origins were Chuck D, Mark Maron, and Rachel Maddow, and a lot of other people. Those people that were on that radio, American radio, they ended up being big in podcasting and big in. They went on to CNN. Some of them went on to Fox. But anyways, the night of the 2020, Rachel Maddow was like talking about the future of the world, blah, 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 blah. And she said, I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but she brought out a bottle, bro, an alcoholic bottle.
Oh, no, on the thing.
And she made an old-fashioned on TV.
That's funny.
And she made it, bro. It looked delicious.
They are.
It was, she got an orange, and she went all over the cup.
And then
right?
she zested it.
Yeah, and then she got a cinnamon.
Uh-huh.
And then she got some ice. Just put ice in the cup first, and then took it out, and then put ice, and then put the drink.
Yeah.
And then vermouth. And then she said, "Here's to another 4 years." And I said, "Oh man, old fashioned." You're a bartender, right?
I was a bartender. Old fashions were so fucking good, dude. They were my favorite.
Old fashioned.
Because you take like it's you take it's got vermouth, which is really good. But I used to take the cherry juice to make it a little sweeter, and I would pour it into the glass, and then I would rotate the glass until it coated it. Then I'd pour the old fashioned into it. Maron.
Somebody makes me an old fashioned. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to have sex with me, bro.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, because he's really old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
Like somebody makes me somebody gives me an old fashioned and a cigar. I know we're gonna be shooting real ducks.
You're gonna go hunting.
Oh man, you know what I was thinking the other day? I was microdosing, right?
Okay.
But I might have extra microdose, and I went and I started thinking about Joe Rogan, bro.
Okay.
And then the people say, "Wow, why did he support in this place? Why did he support in that place?" But then when he had Elon Musk, I started thinking about Joe Rogan's old bits.
Right.
And remember one time he said he was mad that we don't have jetpacks right now.
Right.
So now that he's connected with Trump and Elon Musk, he's gonna get that jetpack, bro.
He's gonna get to design his jetpack now.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's gonna be the first person to design and have a jetpack.
Yeah,
because that's Joe Rogan's main goal was to have a jetpack.
Why
bro.
did he want a jetpack?
Because that's badass, bro. Bro,
I guess why not? Yeah, but
if I had a jetpack, bro, I'll jetpack from here to the mothership, bro. Do a quick set and then leave.
And then come back.
Bro.
I think that's a pretty long journey for a jetpack, though, dude.
I know, my ass will be on fire.
You're still fucking like got to deal with the wind, and then you got to wear a helmet. If I had a jetpack, I would use it to just bypass LA traffic. That's what I would do. I would just use it to go to the Comedy Store, to go to the Hollywood Improv, and then back home to South Central. But I guess if I had a jetpack, I wouldn't live in South Central. But I'm just saying, like, I fantasize about having a jetpack.
I don't think you and I would qualify for the jetpack weight capacity. I think they would not give. I think jetpack would be for people like Joe Rogan who are in shape, you know. Martin Rizzo, who could take a jetpack to 1,000 miles an hour.
See, but Martin Rizzo could take a jetpack to the mothership from LA.
You, me, Rodrigo, Shane Gillis, Tim Dillon, fucking Sam Talent. They wouldn't give us a jetpack, eh? Because our jetpack will probably just fly 4 feet off the air, eh?
And then it would just puff.
Imagine,
like
bro, flying.
Smoke would come out and we'd fall to the ground.
Imagine flying the height of a stool.
Right. That's as high as you could go with it.
Yeah, but I'm really hoping that Joe Rogan could design a jetpack that we could all be happy with.
Yeah, well, I can't wait till he's like a cabinet member of our government. That's what's next.
Nah, bro, jetpack, bro. Don't forget, bro. The dream was have a jetpack.
Right, but then eventually he'll be a member of a cabinet.
Nah, jetpack, bro.
Okay, all right.
We want jetpacks. I'll call me old fashioned. I gotta have a jetpack, bro. You want my vote in 2028? I need a jetpack.
Joe Rogan, 2028, jetpack.
Jetpacks, bro.
All day, all night.
What's up, man? Amsterdam, the country that's supposed to be the most loveliest country in Holland and in the Netherlands, the Dutch, they're having protests and rioting for 2 days right now.
Why?
Because a Jewish national team from Tel Aviv, they were there to fight They're going to fight the local football team in a match.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And then
face the local football team.
They got political, bro.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of Arabs who live in Amsterdam.
Oh, like the whole Gaza thing.
Yeah, and the whole Gaza thing got involved, and they were like, it got ugly, bro. So there been riots, and They fucking burned down a fucking bus and.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
But it's just a team.
But that's funny. Everything that happened during that protest that turned political was nothing compared to the celebration that happened at Dodger Stadium after the Dodgers won.
Bro.
There was a guy who blew his hand off, bro.
I was just gonna talk about that guy, dude.
He blew his fucking hand off, bro.
Yeah, did you see the video? I saw the video.
And then people asking, where did you get fireworks? Let me tell you about Los Angeles, California, man, and Los Angeles County. And I said that at the Comedy Store on Sunday night. We pop fireworks every day.
Every day.
Every day at 10 o'clock? There it is, bro.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, no, stop. Don't go any further. Oh, bro. That video is heinous.
Bro, he has his pinky finger left, bro, to do more coke. At least has the right finger left, bro, to be like this. To next time he'll think about doing another bad idea going.
Right. Have you ever had a firecracker go off in your hand?
Bro, I know how to pop a fireworks, bro.
Right.
I know that you don't put that shit behind your ear and try to throw it. He thought this guy was like in a movie or something where you could just throw one of those German grenades, you know?
I watched the video. I was like, what were you doing?
This is how you do it, bro. You put it on the ground, and then once you light it, you kick it at somebody.
Yeah, nah, dude. I've
seen people light fireworks with sandals, a cigarette in their hand, breastfeeding, not get hurt that bad.
Yeah, I've had like small black cats go off in my hand, like on accident. Like I was like lighting it, and then I was trying to like, I don't know what I had. It hurt. It definitely hurt my hand, but it felt like someone slapped it too hard. And I just kind of always thought, like, you don't really blow your fingers off with fireworks, do you? Like, how dumb do you have to be? And apparently, dude, this guy blew his fucking fingers off.
He was going to look at that Michael Jordan laughing, bro, at that video. Michael Jordan said, oh.
Michael Jordan's enjoying that video too much, dude.
Michael Jordan said he could still dribble.
What do you do after that? Like, how do you...
What you do, bro?
What do you do?
You surge up our Medicare, bro, in California. What you do?
Fuck, for real.
You know that fool
guy had no insurance.
He got no insurance, bro. Who's gonna pay for that? Tommy Lasorda? He's dead, dog.
That's the thing is, you can't even give money to that guy because it's like, you're fucking stupid.
You know, by the time he got to his house, his mom already has seen that video. There's 100 people has sent her mom that video. She probably left a comment on that video, por pendejo. Rizzo said the guy has a e-tummy.
The what?
He has a e-tummy.
What does that mean?
Instead of a e-fund-me, e-tummy. Martin Rizzo said that.
All right. Yeah, dude. That is... Yeah, there he is. He's healing.
Oh, shit. They put his hand in a big-ass Lego.
And he's also now...
Boy, he's going to be a Lego man now. That's fucked up.
Bro, that's...
Hey, we're going to kill you for free, but you got to walk around with this big-ass Lego your whole life. Put that Lego back, hey. Where's the other Lego?
Dude, that's so fucking funny, dude. Go back to that picture. Oh, yeah.
He's a Lego man now.
He's like an advocate now for like making sure you be safe with fireworks. That's gonna be his plight, he says.
Every day in the valley around 10:30 at night, fireworks go off.
Every day.
Every day.
Same in South Central.
Yeah, every day, bro. Like people ask.
Recovering.
At least they didn't give him whole cans.
It's like Gordo Mamon.
He had to pay. That's a Mexican OT, bro. Hey, bro, you know, dog. Is it dad?
This is Dad's Birdman. Yeah, I guess that was his dad.
Imagine, bro, they go to the guy who sold them the fireworks.
Right.
The cops, hey, my firework never hurt nobody.
That's a lie.
Sir, they found out your fireworks next to a thumb. Listen, my fireworks never harmed nobody.
Do you think they cleaned that up? Do you think they found his fucking, like, because that's the question that I have after that. What happens? Do you go look for the guy's fingers, or do you just let him?
Are we going to look for a guy's thumb, or we're going to concentrate on real crime, man?
Right. That's what I'm saying, though. But then if you're like the store owner the next day and you're opening up the fucking shop and there's like a finger next to the like bottom door lock, like what do you do with it? Or like do you report it?
Bro, you put it in a jar next to the other stuff, them other fingers you have in your bar.
That's what I stir the drinks with.
Bro, you know it's sad that I think the last time the Lakers must have won the championship.
Yeah.
And there was a girl behind of a truck.
Uh-huh.
And then she fell back, bro. And I think she got paralyzed from falling back.
On the last one too? So what, there's always like a catastrophe?
There's always a catastrophe, bro. She was celebrating going, yeah. And she flew back and she landed on her back. And
I'm surprised there's not more though. Because every time someone wins a World Series, I don't know if this happens anywhere else, but I know when the Giants won the last World Series, we burned a bus down. Like,
I heard you guys went around having anal sex.
We did, yes. We called each other up and we went to the stadium and we fucked each other in the ass. That's because it's San Francisco.
But you got to destroy the city too, right?
Yeah, bro. They fucking rioted and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's so weird to me, though. But
crazy shit happens, huh?
What surprises me is more people don't get hurt, dude. Like, more people don't get fucked up, like blowing their hands off or falling off a truck and fucking...
Is it dangerous to have a Dodger hat at that time?
Yes, you're going to get fucked up in that crowd.
Just like a Raider jacket.
Like, see that crowd?
Look at that shit right
Go
there.
Back to the one with the LA flag. Like, if I walked into that crowd with a Giants hat on, what do you think would happen? I'm like, what's up, guys? Go Giants, right?
You would say that?
They would beat the fuck out of me, dude. Yeah, look at that. Look at the bus. How did nobody die during that? That thing exploded. There's a video. Yeah, see that upper left one on top? Yeah. Look at that, dude. That's during the explosion. How did no one get hit by the glass? Like, it's a miracle to me. Like, if someone just lost their fingers to all this.
Look at that guy in blue, bro. He just drank fucking Windex. Is that the Blue Man Group? Nah, the Fool Man Group.
Why would you do that?
And you wearing a Mets hat?
Like, this is the other thing. Is like, what's the purpose of this?
But imagine, bro, like, you painting your whole face blue, okay?
Uh-huh.
And you're buzzed. You're still trying to pick up with that blue face on.
No, dude. The other thing is, I don't know.
I said, listen, Mystique.
I don't know if that's healthy as well, because your pores on your skin need to breathe, right? Like, is that weird for me to say? No, right? It looks weird, dude. It just, I don't know, dude. I've never gotten excited about things enough to dress up. I don't even get excited enough about Halloween to dress up, let alone a baseball game. So
there's a school somewhere that they had here in America. I was listening to a Fox headline news.
Uh-huh.
And they had to take down the 12 the 10 or 10. How many commandments are there?
10.
Okay, there's 10.
There used to be 20, but
I thought it was 12. 12 is for AA, right?
Yes.
Okay,
the 12 steps.
I'm getting confused. so anyways, this classroom had to take down their 10 commandments,
right?
Because this teacher she thought she's Trump won, she could just put it up there and then she'd get away with it.
And they were like, no,
but
not
the,
yet.
The court said, nah, man, you got to take down the 10 Commandments.
Wait a minute. This is already happening?
Yeah, it happened in some school. But she has to take down the 10 Commandments. But I was thinking, the 10 Commandments, that'll be tough to have the 10 Commandments in your classroom because then you have to answer a question like, teacher, we've been sitting in this classroom all year, man. I just have to ask, what's adultery?
Right.
I've been staring at the word this whole time. I asked my mom. She said, shut the fuck up.
What is coveting your neighbor?
Yeah, what is coveting your neighbor?
Yeah, those are the hard questions you're going to have to answer.
Why do they say thou and we say ain't?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I would love to.
But if you want people to really obey, you want kids to really obey the 10 Commandments, you gotta write them in German, man. They have more feeling and shit.
Oh.
Because, in English is, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, weak. But in German is, du sollst dein Nachbarn nicht begehren. Let me tell you, man, I hear that shit, man, I'm going to grab my Bible.
I have a lot of questions.
Shalt not covet thy neighbor wife. Du sollst deine Nachbarin nicht begehren.
Yeah.
See that, people?
That's fucking more impactful.
Du sollst dein nicht begehren.
Yeah, you read German pretty easily.
Yeah, I took German in high school, bro.
I
was ready for this for 2024.
So you can speak German? No shit.
Ich spreche die Deutsch nicht so sehr gut.
Dude, what the fuck? Did you know this, Ray? My man here speaks German, bro. Spit something out, dude. Give me a little bit
more.
The
10 Commandments in German.
Give me some fucking Hitler shit, dude.
Die 10 Gebote. Here we go, bro. I'll read some German here.
Holy shit, dude. We're going to Germany, bro.
Give me some German dialogue.
We're going to History for Fools in Germany. Dude, give me...
Here it is, bro. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Good day. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Hello. Wie geht es Ihnen?
Wie geht es Ihnen?
Yeah. But I'm trying to learn more Dutch right now lately. So I've been saying Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. So Dutch
so
is...
see is buying
so
Dutch.
Dutch is like German based?
Yeah, man.
Like English is Latin based?
Like I took German in high school. I know how to count like 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Whoa, dude.
And 11, 12 is 11, 12.
Like half of our language is German based. This is what I was told the other day.
Es ist Scheiß. I mean, eat shit.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
And then Mensch is like one time Boris Becker, he said during a tennis tournament, he said Mensch, and the referee took a point off him and scolded him. I was like watching it like the only one.
He said Mensch?
Mensch, which just means like what? That's all it means. Or it means
what
like.
Is that, but is it a curse word in German?
No, it just means like what the fuck, or just like
right,
what? Yeah. He said Mensch.
Is that typical in tennis?
Yeah.
To take a point off for just saying what?
Yeah, bro. Because tennis is a gentleman's sport.
Oh, so you can't get mad. You can't.
No, bro. You can't even when he approached the ref, he didn't run over there. He took his time and then started talking shit.
Jeez, I never played tennis before. I
want to hold your hand in German.
Oh, here we go. I want to hold your hand in German. Komm, gib mir den Hand.
Komm, give me deine Hand. Komm, give me deine Hand. Ich mit dir gehen. Komm, give me deine Hand. Oh, du, bist du schon. Komm, give me deine Hand. Komm, give me deine Hand.
Dude, this is classic.
Komm, gib mir deine Hand. I don't know.
Have you spoken German on the What's Up Fool podcast?
Sometimes, but not really, cause
But this is like a first.
yeah.
This is the first time you ever sang in German as well.
Yeah, but I recognize it when I'm in the airport or when I'm in the elevator and somebody's speaking German, and I said, "Was ist los?" And then they go, "What?
What does that mean?
What's up?"
Nice. Was ist los?
Yeah, and I know how to
Was
say
ist los, fool?
Jürgen.
What is Jürgen?
Jewish.
Oh, nice. Uh-oh.
But I had this bit, bro.
Here we go.
When I was in Cleveland, I said, "Man, there's a lot. I don't know. There's a lot of German people here in Cleveland, man. There's a lot of German heritage, man." I asked this lady, you know how to get to 5th Street? She said, "Is that way, sir?"
Don't do that in this podcast.
Is that way, sir?
We're trying to get sponsors over here.
We are, bro. We're gonna get sponsored, bro. Volkswagen and Mercedes.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Hell yeah, Armani. Bro, one time they got rid of fucking that comedian because he was doing an Armani show. He was Armani. You know how they stood in business? They were making Nazi uniforms.
That's true.
History for fools.
History for fools.
Oh man, history for fools. Secret Service, man.
That's right.
Secret agent man. Secret agent man. That's all I know.
That's the only part I know.
Secret agent man. You give him a gun and he goes to Nicaragua and buys off the president there. Secret agent man. I had it all wrong, bro.
Right. Well,
let me tell you, because I know you read stuff and I read stuff. Pamphlets.
yeah.
This
Pamphlets.
is what I thought a Secret Service was, bro. I thought Secret Service was like James Bond, bro.
Right.
And I thought that he was like guy that would go into like secret
Agent man. Secret agent.
So I thought that the Secret Service was the guy, the fucking just the person that will go into a country and go
like a spy.
and a spy and start like show up and meet up with a group that's against the incumbent right now. Yeah.
We have that.
And then that person goes over there and he joins that political group, you know, and
right.
moves his way up in the ranks and really funds that.
Right.
And then later on, they take down that guy and they set up this guy with a puppet regime, they call it.
Right.
So I thought that was a secret agent.
That's the CIA, and those guys are real. And that really
So there's a song that I
happens.
that I heard, bro, in that movie Burn After Reading. Have you ever seen that movie Burn After Reading?
No, I have not.
But that movie is about the Pentagon, and I thought also that they were Secret Service.
I think I'm gonna go watch that.
But they work for some of them work for the Treasury Department.
Okay.
But the guy is a Secret Service agent, but he's in charge of protecting the actual U.S. Secretary of the state. So he shadows the U.S. Secretary of State, but this guy, the Secret Service, is George Clooney, and he has a gun. He always had the gun. He goes, and it's funny he says that because in the other scene, it's foreshadowing in that movie. He goes, all my years of being a Secret Service, I've always wanted to work with I work with the U.S. Secretary. So whatever U.S. Secretary is U.S. Secretary with whatever, whether if it's for Trump or whether it's for Bush, President Obama, Clinton,
right.
Biden, he's the same guy.
Right. Yeah.
He's a Secret Service.
The same.
Yeah.
Like.
So he says that I never drew my gun once ever, and then the guy in the movie with the attitude goes, "Isn't that something you should tell your therapist?" And then George Clooney goes, "I don't have a therapist, so I'm telling you." So
right.
he goes out. I never discharged my arm, but we're trained to discharge that motherfucker at the time that needs to be discharged, bro. Like fast, without thinking, bro. Like
right.
Impulse, like. So Secret Service people are trained to whip out that gun, bro. Like super fast, bro.
Super
like,
fast.
Not like a federal agent, not like a cop. Because when a Secret Service pull his gun out, he's gonna start shooting, bro.
Absolutely.
It ain't gonna come with no warning shot.
Right. There's no warning.
So
there's
anyways,
no back
George
off.
Clooney ended up killing somebody in that movie, right?
Right. Oh, someone innocent? That's what happens when you pull your gun out and start shooting without asking questions.
Without asking questions, bro. But yeah, it was a righteous kill. The guy was in his house, in his closet.
Oh, okay. All right, that is a righteous kill.
Yeah. So,
But
anyways,
maybe we should hold off on shoot. But I mean, if you're in charge of the president and you have to, but when
I didn't know that. So Secret Service is not just in charge of the president; they're in charge of every governmental position that's high ranking and like.
Right. Well,
that
now
guy's
they
in
are.
charge of the U.S. Secretary.
Right, but that's actually a small. So the Secret Service was founded in order.
I'm just saying that George Clooney's job of the Secret Service was for the U.S. Secretary of the United States.
Right. Yeah.
He was in charge
Yeah,
of
they
him.
protect everybody.
Everybody that had a big position, like a vice president.
Right.
Maybe the chief of staff.
Yes. Elected. No, chief of staff does not get.
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State does.
Mike Rubio.
Yes. Any elected official or persons running for elected offices that are like senates and above, especially high-ranking senators.
You gotta give Trump a shout out, man. He's actually hiring people in position who actually been in the business, bro. He got Mark Rubio to be Secretary of State. Not like the last time, man. He'll be like, oh shit, oh yeah, the vice president of Toys R Us.
Right. Yeah, he hired an actual person in government to do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, and yeah,
A president not in charge of selecting Secret Service, right?
No, he's in charge of firing or hiring the director, but the director of the Secret Service is in charge of the rest of the.
When you were going through your research, we're gonna get through the history of Secret Service, but this is the things that I read and I remember when in 1873 the Secret Service issued its first badge. So do you remember when President Obama was president?
Yes.
And his Secret Service was caught in Hong Kong in Brazil?
Yep.
You think those Secret Service were just having a good time on vacation, or they were actually being pulled in by some type of government?
We'll
never know.
That was a vacuum effect, actually. Because the book that I read for this.
Explain what a vacuum effect to the people out there who are listening who don't even know what you're talking about.
So a vacuum effect is if something happens, like a loss of power, or in this case, Homeland Security and the air marshals started paying way more and treating their people better. And the Secret Service was in a lull after 9/11. And so when Homeland Security opened up and then Secret Service came under the umbrella of Homeland Security, there was a depletion of staff. So there was a vacuum effect, meaning like that sucked all the officers out of the Secret Service and put them into other departments. So the Secret Service was super stressed out as far as like they didn't have enough.
So they needed hand jobs.
They didn't have enough people. Well, yeah, that's the thing is they were so the psychological effects of being on the road all the time and not going home to see your family and not visiting with your family members and not chilling out at home for this in this case, this is a psychological study done on police officers and people who work a lot in government, and why they do this is because they need some sort of dopamine rush. They need some sort of like this was what I read in this book. Did
you finish the book?
I did finish the book, but that all the issues that they were facing, these guys were lonely. They were out on the road. They hadn't been home in like 4 or 5 months. And it's not any excuse to behave that way, and those guys were fired and should have been fired. But that was at the time that the Secret Service was at a huge
I
lull.
remember the way they spinned it, and then you could call false.
Sure.
The way they spinned it, because we have President Obama, who is a Democrat.
Right.
So the other side, the Republicans, and of course, the Tea Party was around back then.
Right.
Very strong.
Right.
Ted Cruz leading the charge.
Right.
They were saying things like they were using tax dollars for this, and they were writing it off.
They were.
With our tax dollars.
They were. You mean the Secret Service was? Yeah, they were. But that had nothing to do with Obama. Obama wasn't in charge of the Secret Service. He was in charge of the director. And after that had happened, the director had quit.
But you know, whenever whoever's president, bro, the president always gets the blame.
He always gets the blame. But in this certain case, they were using so they were using credit cards that were made for them to be able.
They were high-end hookers,
right? And what had happened is that one of them was like, "I don't have to pay this." He decided he didn't want to pay the hooker because he thought, "What's she gonna do? Go call the cops?"
Oh, see, that would get cheap.
I think it was in where was it? In like not in Venezuela. It was in Brazil, and they
big booty hoes.
And so they, laws are different there. And even though it's probably illegal, like it's probably decriminalized or something, but the girl went and got the fucking management staff, and the management staff was like, "You have to pay her." And then when he was still like, "I'm not gonna pay this bitch, she's a hooker," they fucking went and got the cops, and the cops were like, "You have to pay her." And then they started to have to use their diplomatic immunity to get out of being arrested. And then when that happens, then the government has to file against whoever's claiming diplomatic immunity, and that's how it all unfolded. And then they went and were like,
give her the $20.
Just give them the $20. It's probably what it was.
Look, man, all she wants to do is go home and make some good ass Brazilian lemonade with sugar milk.
All of them paid up except for one guy, and that one guy ruined it for everybody, by the way. But
cheap ass food.
But they shouldn't have been doing that. And that was the thing, is that they were getting fucked up and ripped. I mean, but that's not an old thing. I mean, during Kennedy's assassination the night before, those guys were getting all fucked up too. Like it's not a new thing. The thing that I read was that the protectee cost a big burden on the protectors. The Secret Service, as far as their presidential protection division goes, they were their purpose is to make sure that the president can do whatever he needs to do to make sure that the country stays afloat, and that includes like having a good, like the president's allowed to go on vacation, the president's allowed to live his life, but a lot of times presidents were like with Reagan, when Reagan got shot, the perimeter was supposed to be more than 20 feet. They were trained for only 20 feet of 20 feet and beyond. And it was supposed to be screened gas. But Reagan decided to go out the back, and there were people that were in 10 feet of the perimeter, and none of them were screened. And the Secret Service is like, that shit's dangerous. We don't want you to do that. We want you to go out the door that we had you plan to go out, and we want you to get in the car that we plan to have you get in. But presidents are constantly trying to be like, no, I need to be nice to these people, or I need to be good. With Kennedy, and Kennedy's the reason why they no longer have convertibles. Kennedy wanted a convertible. Kennedy wanted to sit in a convertible and wave to his people. And even more so, he had his seat, the back seat was elevated. He had it put on an elevated stature so that he could wave to everybody. And the other thing is, there was supposed to be a bubble and wasn't bulletproof, but the theory is that if bullets hit something like glass, then it kind of goes in a different direction. That might have saved his life too. But that he didn't even want the glass bubble over it. And that compromised him. When you look at, can you play the assassination attempt on Donald Trump? Because I want to show you how the Secret Service is supposed to work. When I talk about layers, like Secret Service has the first one, the one that we could totally see. So the Secret Service has layers that they're like it's called a layer strategy, where they set up layers that if you get past the first layer of protection, you get funneled into the second layer of protection, and then that layer is supposed to catch you. And if you get past the second layer, the third layer is even bigger and supposed to stop. But what they didn't plan for at the time, which is nuts to me, because there were several, Lincoln had 2 sniper attempts on him, but they were not planning for a sniper attempt. Do you have that? Okay. See, watch when he gets shot. Watch when he goes, when they go to tackle him, when they go to take him down and protect him. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how they're 5? They're piling on top of each other. So they're forming layers like an onion. Watch. Now you're going to see that guy fall on that guy. And then now they have layers. They have layers over him. And then you have the 2 guys on the bottom, and then you have snipers. So there's layers. Like President Trump was ultimately protected in this incident. As much as there was failures, he was protected by his immediate guys because there were layers. And so when Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy, it was because he bypassed all the layers. He was able to there was nothing between, there was fucking 0 layers. There was just the air and a prayer that he didn't get shot. So, all right, that's enough of that. But
that's how my face looked, bro, when I drink a michelada.
So that's the thing with...
I'm like all mangoneado, eh? That's how my face looked when I eat a mango with chile on it, bro.
You're killing me over here. Yeah, dude. So...
You know who has Secret Service too? The American Revolution. Remember
Yes.
the King's Guards.
The King's Guards.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
And then the one, and also the one.
It was called the Lifeguard. It was called the Lifeguard, is what I think they were. You're talking about George Washington's protection.
Yeah, remember he
had a protection element before.
Did he have someone dressed like him also? Pretend to be him,
No.
But you know, it's funny, man. Like,
I don't. That might. Yeah. Actually, that might be true. I didn't hear about that.
Crazy was that
Washington was weird like that.
They were fighting in a way that was so gentleman-like, the American Revolution, that there would never be an attempt on his life.
Right. There was no.
But there was an attempt he could be kidnapped.
Right.
Like you could shoot everybody around him and murder his guards, kill everybody around him, but you gotta take the general alive. And then once you fucking take him alive, pretty much he's dead.
The only threat that he felt and that we felt in this country that there was an attempt on a president's life, our leader's life, was before we became a country. But after we became a democracy...
How about the president that was shot after Lincoln, the one that was murdered?
You're talking about Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Garfield, right?
Yes. So...
Roosevelt High.
Before all of that, before we get to that, let me just say, like, we had a system where it was legal for you to challenge, if you were like a member of government, you could challenge another member of government that you didn't like.
A duel.
To a duel. And so we felt that it was unnecessary to protect leaders because there was going to be no assassination or coup attempts. But
Jackson.
But you're right. So eventually what had happened is that Lincoln had started the Secret Service, but not to protect him. It was to go after white collar crimes and stuff like that. And the Secret Service was actually like just a term coined by this dude. Second President Garfield. There
used to be a political satire comedy group they were called CSS. They were called the Chicano Secret Service.
Really? That's fucking great. So there was a guy named Jean Francois Verduc who back in like the 1700s was working for the French government as a spy, and he was undercover. And he would like just rat everybody out, like, you know, and so he was the first guy to call himself the Secret Service. During the Secret Service's beginning, they only were plainclothes officers who blended into like offices or stuff. They were just purely investigating white collar crimes. And so they nicknamed themselves the Secret Service because they were always undercover. There was no it wasn't and that's the thing is like when Lincoln was shot, he did not have Secret Service members. He had 3 investigators that were hanging out with him. And then when you're talking about Garfield is when we decided like, oh, I think we need...
He was killed by an out-of-work actor, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lincoln was, yes. He was killed by an out-of-work actor that worked at that theater.
The thing about it, man, he was killed. It's like getting killed by an open micer. Is that the plan?
Dude. That does actually, man, to be honest with you, there's a lot of unhinged open micers that would probably try to kill presidents if it were like as easy as it was back then.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so Garfield came along, he got shot, and they were kind of like, well, maybe we should probably have some sort of protection detail.
Did they shoot another president that was ended up being in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Ironside.
Well, there's a couple of guys that got crippled, but I don't know what president was put in a wheelchair. President Garfield was assassinated on July 2nd. After the assassination, President Chester Arthur turned down any type of protection in 1984.
Who shot him? Garfield.
So it was a guy that was kind of stalking him from the get. He had like written him letters, and there was a couple times he had showed up to his rallies with a gun. But he was just a disgruntled guy. This is what I found out is like the most common assassination attempts and successes were guys that just whittled. They weren't terrorist organizations. They weren't part of any like, coup attempt or except for James Wilkes Booth they were trying to overthrow the presidency. There was a small group. But most of these guys were just lone actors who were pissed off at the president. So the guy who shot Garfield was just a disgruntled dude who didn't have a good life and his job was shitty and he blamed Garfield. And so he weaved his way through the crowd, walked up with a fucking gun and just fucking bam, with two guns actually. Boom, boom. The first attempt was on Andrew Jackson's life and that one failed and Andrew Jackson ended up beating him with a fucking cane.
Oh my God, bro. Did you see that movie with Nicolas Cage? Where they're treasure hunter or treasure or something.
Oh yeah, the first one I saw.
The second one?
No, because the first one was that bad for me.
The second one, bro.
They
kill a guy that's gonna warn Abraham Lincoln that he's gonna get murdered.
Really?
And it's all connected to the
Templars.
The
Knights Templars. That's a very interesting aspect of
and he was supposed to anyway, man. It sucks, bro.
Well,
I don't even know. It had nothing to do with this. I don't know why I made it.
No. That's interesting. Well, that's the thing, though. Is like, I mean, it kind of does because.
What's the name? Lincoln is he's one of those people, right?
Like a skull and crossbones person.
Yeah.
I think that's possible. I mean, a lot of our presidents were in the skull and crossbones. Isn't that what it's called? Skull and Bones.
Knights of the Templar.
Knights of the Templar originally. So
Masons,
Skull and Bones.
Freemasons.
Freemasons is also. But are they all related? No, they're not. So the Freemasons have nothing to do with the Knights Templar, and the Knights Templar.
They say they do.
Does the Knights Templar have anything to do with
history of the Knights Templars? David Icke.
I mean, man, honestly, dude, I only read the surface stuff on Secret Service. I didn't read any of the conspiracy theories, and that's the thing is that because they call it the Secret Service, but that's not why it got its name because they're secret.
Read that.
No, the Knights Templar, Freemasons are not historically connected. What about the Skull and Bones and the Knights Templar? I would be, because that cannot compute.
You could go on your own tandem on this stuff and write books, and people would just start reading them.
Yes.
Like they're comic books, huh?
Because you could write a book of nonsense right now, and as long as it gets published, people are going to believe it. The Knights Templar are widely believed to have first used the skull and crossbones symbol in the Middle Ages.
When you're going to write your book of nonsense, I die when you say, man, people, you could write a book about nonsense, people will buy it.
I know this because people believe what I say.
Wait, was something crazy? I listen to Fox headline news, right?
Right.
Because there's like 4 Fox News on Sirius.
Right.
There's Fox headline news, which is I listen to that every day. I know all the reporters.
Right.
They're actual reporters.
Right.
And
they're actual journalists.
Yeah, and then there's Fox News,
which is the
one with Hannity.
Right.
and the other guy with a bow tie.
Just what's that guy's name?
They're all pundits on that one.
Right, they're all pundits.
So then
They're all
there's
shit
ano-
talkers.
So there's another one. It's called Fox Sports 1 and Fox Sports 2.
Okay.
And then there's
Do you listen to those?
fuck no.
Okay.
There's sports.
Right.
So on but on the Fox headline news, this man, these are the most corniest reporters ever. But they're trying to sound cool, but they're on Fox, which makes it more hilarious.
Right.
One time, his name is Jim, and he's like 6'10", this guy, right? He's a reporter. He goes, hey, good morning, man. This is Fox News with your boy, Jim Albright, whatever his last name is.
Right.
Like, it's funny, though.
Because he's like, it's your boy.
It's your boy.
That's great. Yeah.
But he'll do a comment like, a guy was found, man, having sex with alligators, man, in Florida. And he was put in jail right now, man. He goes, they was put in jail right now, man. And then, wow, man, I bet he misses them right now. But then he'll go to the next
He'll
news.
go so fast that you don't even catch that he's dropping a little bit
Well,
of
he
like,
drops fucking comedy in there, bro.
commentary.
Well, anyways, so there's an ad on the show. There's an ad, right?
Yeah.
He goes, hey, welcome everybody. This is an ad for kids who have MAGA parents, right? And your kids are hearing like bad shit about President Trump, man. So there are these tapes and these books where kids can find out all the great things that President Donald Trump has done, and the kids could be nurtured and get to know Trump in a positive way, bro.
So like, okay.
So if your kid is being bullied by kids who are not MAGA, which is the whole.
If your MAGA kids are being bullied by liberal,
Maybe
kids,
your son shouldn't be dressed in a blue, with a suit and a red tie.
Yeah, maybe
to school talking shit.
Maybe you gotta talk to your kid because even I would be like, you're getting picked on by liberals. That's not you should toughen up a little.
If I was a MAGA father,
right,
and I had my son in MAGA stuff, I would make sure he has the Secret Service at school. Like I'll get together with the leading black MAGA parent,
right,
and the leading black Latino
for diversity
black MAGA guy,
right,
and then listen, man, my son needs your help.
Just $5
He's getting bullied by these. He's getting bullied by the left over here.
Just $5 a day. We can find
these kids that want to use both restrooms.
Your kid's getting bullied by trans kids.
Yes, and they're trying to induct them with fucking Dinosaur Jr. music.
That doesn't make sense, dude.
And they're trying to induct Dinosaur Jr. on them. And the Pretenders.
Bro,
and fucking so yeah, man. Now that's some book that's being sold.
I'm sorry, MAGA. Listen. I'm not trying to be political here, but if your kid's getting picked on by some liberal trans kids, then maybe they need more than a book.
Man, people are trying to blame. I can't believe this, man. Like, the only thing I got out of this election was that half of the Latinos in America voted for President Trump. And am I upset? No. Because, I want white America to finally realize that Latinos, we're not the same, motherfuckers.
No.
I hope this is a big message to all white people in America that Latinos don't think the same.
There's no stereotypical
Latino no more.
No.
You cannot pinpoint us over there anymore. You cannot. You don't even know how to talk to us, which is why half of us didn't vote the way you wanted us to
vote. Right. We're not. That's the thing is we're not all hard workers.
And you have that. And then I know, man. I call in sick to an interview. So, and people are saying, Felipe, why you think this happened? Because you know what, bro? We got family members that we want out of this country too. I have an uncle that touched my pee-pee, and he got naturalized last year. I want that chomo out of here. Also, these 5 contractors that fucked up my stucco and took off with my fucking deposit, find those illegal bastards and deport them too.
Deport my cousin who I owe $100 to, please.
Yes, please.
I feel you.
And don't stop there, man. Get those Russian illegal bastards too from Glendale.
Well, that's the other thing, man. Okay, are we going after just Mexican people? Are we going after Latin Americans? Are we going after all the
I'm pumped up. I don't know, bro. I had a lot of coffee.
You, dude. I feel you right
I don't know, I
now.
need a nap.
The coffee's getting away with you.
Oh man, did you see that they got this old white man?
Uh-huh.
And he was from Europe, Eastern European, and
Okay.
he found out this election when that fool tried to go apply for SSI that he's not an American citizen this whole time.
No.
And he's been voting since Reagan, bro.
Recall the election. I say we recall the election. What happened? So he's been voting since those elections, and then what?
Yeah, and he can't get no SSI because he's not a U.S. citizen.
So does he get deported now?
I don't know, bro, but this guy, his whole house was MAGA, though.
Oh.
But now you want assistance from the government?
Oh, bro.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not a citizen. Of course I want it.
You're already, dude, you're voting for MAGA. Or you're voting for Trump. Sorry, MAGA. You're not supposed to be taking government
But
handouts.
he didn't know. That's not his fault. He didn't know.
Still, though, but you're not supposed to be taking handouts. You're already fucked up by
But it's just saying how quickly his views changed once he realized that he is not a U.S. citizen.
Right.
But now he wants welfare.
I watched an interview with this lady. They were interviewing this Mexican lady who's like a naturalized American citizen who moved here and then became an American citizen. They're like, don't you have any family members that are here illegally? And she's all, yeah, I don't mind if they take them. I was like,
That's what I mean, man.
we're not the same. We are not the same.
This election is showing America that you can't be putting us in the same category no more.
No, bro, you can no longer stereotype us.
Hell no.
No,
you
we're
can't be
so different, dude.
You can't be walking up to guys like him and telling him anymore you don't look Mexican. Because you know what, motherfucker? That's the 52% that didn't vote your way.
Thank you, bro.
You can't be saying stuff like him. You can't be saying stuff to him no more. You don't look Mexican to me.
Bro.
Because you know what, bro?
You.
This guy voted for the people who do look Mexican.
Right. I did.
And there's people who look like me who don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
You can't be looking at me, and also don't look at persons who look like me and go, wow, man, you're the coolest Mexican that I ever met.
Right.
Why? Because you only met one?
Or you're not like other Mexicans.
You're not the other Mexican. You're like Casper the friendly Latino.
You're cool with us. You don't make fun of our Spanish.
Yes, bro. You're not like the other Mexican, bro. When you take a shit, you flush the toilet paper.
Bro, I am losing my mind right now.
You stop it. I mean, man, it's crazy, man.
I have to do every week I have to do the bathroom.
Shut up,
clean
bro.
the bathroom.
Stop. At the Improv?
No, at my house.
I was going to say the Improv, eh?
No, I don't have to. Thank God. I just man the door of the Improv. But at my house, I clean the bathroom. And there are the fucking baskets filled with toilet paper, poopy toilet paper. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, you live in a modern society. I'm calling fucking Donald Trump right now, bro.
But you got to tell these fucking dirty bastards you live with, bro.
So gross.
You got to
dude.
fucking tell them, you got to fucking put a picture of our sewer system in the bathroom. and tell them baby step, bro. This is where caca goes, eh? This is where caca goes in our country. How it gets funneled into a big caca river. This is your country, bro. It goes back in your water system.
This is where your caca river goes. Bro, why do they do that, dog?
Because in their country, they don't have a water system strong enough to support toilet paper, bro. So everybody does that in a bag.
Ah.
Yeah, like they're from. That's how you know the difference between a country immigrant and a city immigrant.
This is new to me, by the way. I didn't know this. And then when you said this right
trust
now.
me, you never worked in a restaurant.
Oh, bro, no. I've never cleaned out bathrooms, ever. I'll be honest with you, all the jobs I've done, mall security, fucking doorman, bartender.
All the floods in these countries are caused by toilet paper, bro. Being stuck in a toilet, bro. So they know. So whenever you see a flood in a third world country, people in America know, you see, that's why I put my toilet in a paper. That's why I put my toilet in a trash.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Yeah, I did, because you said that right now. That's why I lost my mind. Because, like, I cleaned the bathroom, and these guys are actually from Venezuela and Colombia. We try to speak to each other. They're actually really sweet guys. But when I clean the bathroom and I open up the wastebasket, it every time I'm like, what? Who the fuck is doing this? And I don't know if I should have a private conversation with someone or just put a sign up in the bathroom. And it's like, you're in America. Welcome here.
You should
Use
tell them
the
that,
fucking toilet already.
tell them to carry their own toilet paper in their bag with them.
Or, yeah, put it back in your take it to your room and put it in the wastebasket in your room. Because that's the other thing is, like, I walk in there all the time and I'm like, dude, how bad is your shit that it still stinks after, like, 4 or 5 hours?
But you know, man, these people, well, I am those people. We're like this, bro. Like me, I have no problem taking a fast shit while somebody's taking a hot shower, bro. I'm that type of person, dog.
You don't give a fuck.
It could be steaming in there, but I'm wearing this jacket going, damn, bro. You're going to use up all the hot water, bro.
That's so gnarly, dude. I can't even, dude. I gotta wait.
And then the person taking a hot shower, he knows, bro. Hey, bro, don't flush it, dog. You're going to fuck up my hot water.
Bro, in this situation, the person's still in the shower.
Yeah, of course.
You didn't take a shit right after they got out.
No, he's in the shower, bro.
Oh, no.
And that fool in the shower going, oh, man, you're taking a shit? Yeah, don't flush it, bro.
I'd be like, oh, man, you're taking a shit? Hold on, let me get out of the shower so I can get my pistol and fucking shoot you. Why are you in the bathroom with me right now?
Bro, I've taken shits with people in the shower my whole life.
Nah, dude. I don't even, like, because you know, people get out of the bathroom still hot. I'm like, fuck this, dude. I need nice.
So if your lady has to blow it up while you're showering, she has to wait?
We never shit around each other, ever. As far as we know, we've never even shit in our entire lives.
Where's the love?
There is love there. That's how we keep it, bro. I cannot.
Bro, my wife could be taking a shit, and if I'm sad, I'll go over there and hug her, bro, behind the toilet.
Does she not?
Cry.
Is this real? Does she not, like, get the fuck off? I'm taking a shit.
They try to push me away, bro, but I'm listening, man. You're either gonna push me away.
My man's a lover.
You hold those buns like that, bro.
No, don't touch my butt.
Flush the toilet,
bro. My girlfriend,
bro. One time I had a fucking I was constipated, and I couldn't take a mean dump.
Right.
I had to call my lady, bro, and she started like
rubbing your belly.
Both of them were up in the toilet.
No.
And they came out, bro, like a guzzer. And I gave her a kiss, and then she left.
What the fuck, dude?
They came out, bro. It was like, and then, bro, it came out like.
Send care packages.
It came out like, it came out like there will be blood.
Oh no, bro.
I was just, or Narcos,
like a gusher.
Or Narcos, where the guy who looked like George Perez, Carlos Quintero, he was looking for water, and he was blowing up the dirt.
Nah, bro, nah.
Secret Service.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about. Holy fuck, dude. What would you like to know about the Secret Service? How did we let this podcast get away from us, Felipe? How did we go to this dark corner of the world?
Secret Agent Man.
Secret Agent Man.
There's another song about Secret Agent. Like, it came out after that movie, man. Kill After Reading. Burn After Reading.
Burn After Reading.
It's about bum, 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 bum. It's a punk rock. It's a punk rock song too. Oh man, it's about putting in a you putting in a agent putting up you putting in a I can't think about it right now.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh man, something about you put in Nicaragua.
And it's in that movie?
Yeah, at the end of the movie, it's about a whole about a whole coup in the country.
Soundtrack for Burn After Reading.
The last song, the closing song in Burn After Reading.
Night Running.
How do they go?
Wait, maybe. Oh, there's so many. Earth Zoom Out.
The last song is the one.
True to the struggle for ebullience. I don't know, man.
The last song. At the end of the movie.
All right, let's see here. Going to Spotify now.
You know that we should do the DFS next time.
The DFS.
The Mexican Secret Service.
Oh yes, dude. There's yeah. Let's see here.
Secret Service. History for Fools. Butch Escobar.
Butch Escobar. Felipe Esparza.
Oh man, somebody found a clip of the Spanish WWE, bro, and the interview with Macho Man. Did you see it?
Yeah, I said that to you.
Pinche Macho Man.
Who said that to me?
This sábado.
Bro, that was really cool, right? Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, we'll play
Oh man,
here.
that clip got like 70,000 views.
Yeah, thanks to everybody, by the way, who's
watching
been
it.
watching and commenting. Keep commenting. I try to comment as much as possible.
Oh, you know what I learned too, man? You know Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah.
The actor?
Yes.
He writes storylines now for the new WWE.
Really?
Yeah, so...
The guy that was in, like, with that movie with Jennifer Love Hewitt back in the day, the kid.
Yeah, and the Scooby-Doo movie.
No way, dude. Really?
He writes he writes storylines for WWF.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I wondered what happened to him, because that's Freddie Prinze's
son.
Okay.
Yeah. And he follows me on Instagram
No shit.
And on Twitter. Man, you know it's crazy, man. The clips that we've been sharing have been getting a lot of views, man. Like the one about Pulp Fiction, that's at 100,000 something.
Bro, the Pulp Fiction one has the most views, right?
Yeah,
it's
and
got like
it blew everybody
500,000,
away, bro.
And it blew everybody away. And I love that some of the theories that keep popping up under there.
Yeah, man.
Like I like that people are like, also like, did you think
Going
about
back
this?
to watch it.
And it made me go back and watch some of it. And I started to watch some of it, but I fell asleep that night. But you definitely blew my mind. The other one was we started to talk about Grease.
Grease, yeah.
Was that the last episode?
Yeah, the last
or was that the
episode,
same
yeah.
episode where you
Last
talked
episode,
about
real
how they
quick.
die, how like
They're dead.
yeah. So someone
drowned.
stole that clip and put that up. But
That's good.
go for it, dog.
Call me old fashioned.
Call me old fashioned.
Where you at this week?
I will be with you in Pueblo.
You'll be coming back with us.
Yeah.
Actually, today is Sunday, so you'll be we're traveling back.
Oh,
from Denver,
right now
Colorado,
I'm coming back from Pueblo, Colorado.
Also, man, thank you everybody who listens to the History for Fools podcast live on Sunday morning. I'm there with you guys, man. I'm listening and I'm chatting with you guys. If you're that's not Lisa commenting on History for Fools. It's me.
That's you. Then I would love to do that as well.
You just come on in, bro.
Okay, so it goes live every Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, all right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was chatting with people.
I got to get up in the morning on Sunday.
People are asking, where's Butch?
Where's Butch? I'll be there the next Sunday. For this episode, I'm going to be there, you guys. I'll be talking live right now. You see that?
Man,
Me commenting right there? That's
we're
me.
going to be commenting live, talking about the History for Fools podcast. You'll be listening right now. It'll be on right now. But
Right.
if you've been listening to the podcast. Thank you for listening live. But right now, as you can see right now, we're commenting about the Mike Tyson and Paul fight.
Jake Paul fight that's coming up.
We'll comment on that.
Yeah, definitely.
History for Fools, Butch Escobar. Thank you very much for reading that book. What's the name of the book you read for people can find it?
Yeah, read more about this book. We didn't touch on everything. There was so much.
We could go back.
But this was it was a really good book, and it's written. So this book is called. Where is it? I had it in the other one, in the other file. There it is. Secrets of the Secret Service, written by Gary J. Byrne and Grant M. Schmidt. And I don't know which one of these two was a Secret Service agent from the Reagan administration all the way to the Obama administration.
There was a guy who got shot at the when Reagan was shot named Brady, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about.
The Brady Bill.
Yes. Okay, so do you know that guy was shot in the head by John Hinckley Jr. and survived, right? He survived. There was only one.
There was one guy who jumped in front of the bullet.
Right.
And that bullet was coming straight to Ronald Reagan's heart, huh?
Right. And then, but
there were layers where they jumped on him, right?
But Brady survived.
Yeah.
Right? The gunshot wound to the head, and then 33 years later died from it. And it was considered a homicide.
So that fool's not going to get out.
Well, that's the problem. Is I looked it up. Why didn't they charge him with homicide after he had died? Because they had ruled Brady's death a homicide from the shot by John Hinckley. But John Hinckley was considered insane. What is it? Guilty by insanity. And so they felt that if they charged him, he would still get the same guilty as insanity plea. And so I don't think they eventually I don't think they ended up charging him for that. But that was a real weird thing to me. There was so many weird different cases that the Secret Service. Shout out to the Secret Service, by the way, man. Oh yeah, look, there's the video. So see how he's putting Reagan into the car right there? That's where Reagan gets hit, right there. Bam. He catches a bullet right between the doors. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That was crazy. Also, another tidbit of information.
Also, man, look up buckwheat SNL assassination.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
What is that about?
Oh, bro, this is when they shot buckwheat, bro. the real character, the real buckwheat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No shit. Anyway, so the first armored vehicle ever used during a presidency was when Roosevelt wanted to go around town. They didn't have an armored vehicle for him to do it in because.
Also, every time a president is loose, he's vulnerable, huh? Look right there, bro. When they shot buckwheat. Play it, bro. I remember the special report, bro. He was walking out, and then boom, bro. Arsenio Hall right there.
That was after the after Reagan. That's funny, dude. All right. That's pretty good stuff right there.
That's a 1980s closing where we just stay quiet. History for Fools.
See you guys next time. What's going on right now?